Thanks, Briggs. ACO had to cancel an annual event due to our warm winter, and residents of the UP are gearing up to celebrate the night sky. All that and more as we take you around the Northland, city by city. We start in Wisconsin, where signs are pointing to an official end of winter. Ice shanty removal requirements started yesterday. That's for waters bordering Iowa. For Minnesota-Wisconsin waters, those houses have to be removed by March 1st. Anglers out east have a few more weeks, as Wisconsin-Michigan waters are by March 15th. And as for our part of the state, inland waters north of Highway 64 have until March 17th. Ice houses can still be used after these dates. They just cannot be left unattended or overnight. Next, we head to Duluth, where ACO had to cancel a popular winter event. The annual winter event is hosted to honor Ojibwe traditions of winter storytelling and the storytellers who tell them. Leaders say they honor the traditions and teachings, which say to tell stories at night while there's snow on the ground. With Duluth's lack of snow, they've made the decision to cancel this year's event. They added they're sad to do so, given its cultural and spiritual significance to the community. And we wrap up just outside our area in the Keweenaw Peninsula for the second annual Dark Sky Festival. The event will be held in Copper Harbor, which is the tip top of the Keweenaw. The festival will span 3 days and gives people of all ages a unique experience learning about the night sky. There will be stargazing, speakers, workshops on photography, and more. The festival runs April 11th through the 13th. We'll have ticket and attendance details on our website. And as always, if there's something going on in your neighborhood that you think we should know about, send us an email to citybycity@northernnewsnow.com, and it might be featured as we take you around the Northland, city by city.